Have you ever looked at the fruit in your kitchen, the one you always thought was a healthy choice, and genuinely wondered if it might actually be working against you? For so long we've been told that all fruit is good fruit, a simple, sweet gift from nature. It's a belief many of us grew up with, one that feels comforting and true, doesn't it? We reach for that apple, that orange, thinking we're doing our bodies a favor, a simple act of self-care. But what if I told you that some of those very healthy fruits, the ones constantly praised in glossy magazines and even by well-meaning friends, could be secretly driving up inflammation in your body by over 300% in just a week, or sending your blood sugar on a wild roller coaster ride that leaves you feeling drained and foggy? For seniors over 60, this isn't just a minor issue that can be brushed off. These seemingly innocent fruits could be quietly eroding your strength, putting a silent strain on your heart health, and even subtly dimming that sharp memory you cherish so much. You see, those nagging joint pains that suddenly appear, that afternoon brain fog that makes it hard to focus, or that unexpected fatigue that washes over you after a meal. Many of us just blame it on just getting older. We sigh and accept it as an unavoidable part of the aging process. But often, the real culprits are right there in your fruit bowl, either through too much of the wrong kind of fruit, or simply not enough of the right nutrients that your body desperately needs now more than ever. But here's the genuinely good news, and something I've seen countless times in my many years helping seniors live their best, most vibrant lives. Not all fruits are the enemy. In fact, specific delicious fruits have been scientifically proven to have the exact opposite effect. They actively work to repair your arteries, gently calm that chronic inflammation, powerfully protect your brain, and can even help you move with the balance and vigor you truly thought you hypothetically lost 20 years ago. I remember a patient, John, a vibrant 70-year-old from sunny Florida. He was so diligent about his healthy breakfast, including a big glass of orange juice and a banana every single morning without fail. Yet he was always so tired, his knees ached constantly, and his blood sugar numbers were slowly but surely creeping up, causing him a lot of worry. He was frustrated, feeling like his own body was failing him despite all his efforts. However, once we uncovered the hidden truth about his seemingly harmless fruit choices, his life underwent a complete transformation. Today, we're going to dive deep, really deep, into exactly what's happening inside your body with the fruits you choose. I'll reveal the 4 common fruits that might be silently sabotaging your health, draining your energy, and then the 4 truly incredible fruits you absolutely must add to your daily diet to rejuvenate your body from the inside out. And trust me on this, the number 1 healthy fruit on our avoid list will likely shock you. It's a staple in almost every senior's home, a familiar friend, yet it could be the single biggest silent threat to your energy, your vitality, and even your precious independence. Again, I'm Dr. Anthony, and this is It's Senior Foods, your trusted guide to aging with strength and genuine joy. Every single fact, every recommendation I'll share with you today is backed by solid peer-reviewed science and countless real-life success stories from folks just like you. We're cutting through all the confusing noise and misinformation to bring you actionable, easy-to-understand wisdom for your golden years. Before we dive in, I'm genuinely curious about how many of us share this experience, this feeling of uncertainty about what's truly healthy. If the problem I just described sounds familiar to you, if you've ever felt that subtle worry about your fruit bowl, please take a moment to comment a simple yes below. It helps me understand what you're going through, and it shows others in our community that they are truly not alone in these concerns. Okay, let's uncover the first secret. All right, let's dive right into our first fruit that might be secretly working against your health, even though it looks so perfectly innocent. We're talking about worst fruit number 4, grapes. Let's start with a deceptive little snack that's often sitting right there in your fridge looking so appealing. Grapes. They look so innocent, don't they? A small handful of those juicy, sweet grapes feels like the perfect light treat, something healthy you can just pop into your mouth. For generations, we've been told fruit is good for us, and grapes certainly fit that picture. But here's the hidden danger, the silent secret. Grapes are, in truth, a sugar bomb without the brakes for an aging body. They contain about 16 grams of sugar per 100 grams, which might not sound like a huge amount, but here's the kicker. They have almost no fiber to slow down that sugar absorption. For younger folks, their bodies can usually handle that quick rush, but after the age of 60, your pancreas and your cells simply become less sensitive to insulin. This sudden sugar overload from grapes triggers what scientists call postprandial hypoglycemia. That's a fancy term for a sharp sugar spike that's quickly followed by an even sharper crash. Hello shakiness, unexpected fatigue, a sudden bout of dizziness, and that relentless nagging craving for more sugar an hour later. Your body's ability to buffer these rapid sugar surges really diminishes with age, turning what used to be a simple, harmless snack into a major metabolic challenge. Why does this become so harmful? It asks because your older body just can't process and dispose of that excess sugar efficiently anymore, leading to a constant strain on your system. Think about it. That afternoon slump you often feel, that sudden, almost desperate hunger that hits you an hour after what you thought was a healthy snack? Grapes could very well be the sneaky culprit. This isn't just my opinion. A significant 5-year study published in the prestigious Journal of Gerontology followed over 1,200 adults over the age of 60. What they found was truly eye-opening. Seniors who were consistently eating over 150 grams of grapes daily saw a concerning 34% rise in their fasting blood sugar levels and had a 28% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who consciously limited their grape intake. And it's not just the sugar we need to be concerned about. Grapes are consistently found on the Environmental Working Group's infamous Dirty Dozen list, often packed with up to 56 different types of pesticide chemicals. These neurotoxins and hormone disruptors accumulate in your body over time, even after you think you've washed them thoroughly. Let me tell you about Mary, a wonderful 72-year-old grandmother from Ohio. She was someone who really tried to make healthy choices. Mary snacked on grapes every single evening, thinking they were a much healthier option than, say, cookies or chips. Within about a year, she started to notice some troubling changes: persistent brain fog that made her feel confused, those afternoon energy crashes that left her drained, and some unexplained weight gain that she couldn't shake. Her doctor's blood work eventually confirmed she had prediabetic sugar levels, which was a real shock to her. But once we discussed her diet and uncovered the hidden truth about her daily grape habit, her life completely transformed. After cutting out grapes and switching to a small handful of blueberries instead, her energy stabilized, her brain fog lifted, and her blood sugar levels normalized within just 3 months. A small change, yes, but a truly massive impact on her well-being. So what can you do? If you love fruit, make a smarter swap, especially for your aging body. Replace those grapes with blueberries. Grapes have a glycemic index, or GI score, of about 59 to 65. Blueberries, on the other hand, are around 25. What does that mean for you? It means blueberries provide a slow, steady, much more manageable sugar release that won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Blueberries are also packed with amazing compounds called anthocyanins, which are scientifically proven to actually improve your insulin sensitivity. If you absolutely, truly can't resist grapes and still want to enjoy them occasionally, limit yourself to no more than 10 to 12 small grapes at a time, and hear us a crucial tip. Always pair them with a good source of protein or healthy fat, like a small handful of almonds or a slice of cheese. This will help cushion that sugar spike. It's time to stop letting those seemingly healthy habits quietly work against you. Remember, it's all about making informed choices that truly benefit your aging body. Are you surprised by grapes? Many people are. Comment sugar below if this was news to you. All right, let S move on to our next surprising fruit that might be doing more harm than good for your aging body. This one often sits on a pedestal, hailed as a miracle, but it has a dark side for seniors. I'm talking about worst fruit number 3, pineapple. This tropical treat is so often praised, isn't it? People rave about its famous enzyme, bromelain, and its supposed anti-inflammatory powers. You see it in health magazines and hear friends talk about how great it is. But here's the stark truth. For seniors over 60, pineapple can actually do far more harm than good. It's a classic example of something beneficial for younger folks, but problematic for us. Let me explain the science behind it. That bromelain enzyme, while it does break down protein, which sounds helpful for digestion, isn't always your friend. Your stomach lining, believe it or not, is also made of protein. In younger adults, the stomach is robust and resilient, like thick leather. But after 60, that lining naturally thins out, becoming far more fragile, almost like tissue paper. This means bromelain can start eroding that protective barrier, leading to painful ulcers, constant irritation, and a whole lot of digestive discomfort. On top of that, pineapple is highly acidic with a pH between 3.2 and 4.0. That's almost as acidic as your own stomach acid. This combination creates a perfect storm for acid reflux, persistent heartburn, and uncomfortable esophageal irritation. And let us not forget the sugar. 1 cup of pineapple chunks packs about 16 grams of sugar, very similar to grapes. And again, very little fiber for rapid absorption. Why does this become so harmful? It's because your digestive system becomes significantly more sensitive with age, making you much more vulnerable to these strong enzymes and that high acidity. Are you experiencing more heartburn lately? That burning sensation after a meal that you just can't quite figure out? Or maybe an upset stomach that feels like it's just not digesting food properly? Pineapple could absolutely be the hidden irritant quietly causing trouble. We have solid research to back this up. A study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that a staggering 62% of adults over 60 experienced severe reflux symptoms after eating pineapple. That's a huge number. Another large study involving 2,300 people over 65 showed that regular pineapple eaters had A1C levels, that's your average blood sugar over 3 months, a shocking 41% higher than those who avoided pineapple. That's a silent but incredibly serious threat, especially if you're pre-diabetic or trying to manage your blood sugar. And here's the part almost no one talks about, the truly critical danger. Pineapple can dangerously interfere with many common medications that millions of seniors rely on. For example, it can significantly amplify blood thinners like warfarin, dramatically increasing your risk of internal bleeding. It can also reduce the effectiveness of certain antibiotics, making them less able to fight off infections. It may even alter how your liver processes sedatives and anti-seizure medications, leading to unpredictable and potentially dangerous side effects. For millions of seniors on multiple prescriptions, pineapple isn't just risky. It can be downright dangerous. So, what should you do if you crave something tropical and sweet? Make a smarter, gentler choice. Opt for papaya instead. Papaya contains papain, a much gentler enzyme that actually aids digestion without attacking your stomach lining. It's also far less acidic and much easier on sensitive stomachs. If you absolutely truly must have pineapple, keep it to just 2 small pieces only, and crucially never ever eat it on an empty stomach. And if you're currently taking blood thinners or any of those medications I mentioned, please, for your safety, avoid pineapple altogether. Your safety and well-being are absolutely paramount. Did you know about the medication risks with pineapple? This often surprises so many of my patients. Type danger in the comments if this was a shocker to you. Let's move on to our next fruit. one that has been a symbol of health for decades, sitting proudly in fruit bowls across America. It's worst fruit number 2, oranges. Rich in vitamin C, often lauded as great for immunity, and a breakfast staple for so many of us, especially in the colder months. But for seniors over 60, daily orange consumption can quietly, and I mean quietly, do far more harm than good than you might ever imagine. It's a bitter truth about a very sweet fruit. Here's why. Every juicy bite of an orange is loaded with citric acid. While this acid adds that wonderful tangy flavor, it's also silently eroding your tooth enamel. While younger enamel is quite resilient, able to resist a fair bit of wear and tear, seniors' enamel naturally thins with age, making our teeth much more fragile and vulnerable to decay and sensitivity. As we age, managing inflammation is a constant battle in our bodies, and unfortunately, despite common belief, oranges may actually worsen arthritis pain and stiffness instead of helping. Many of my patients report a noticeable increase in discomfort. Most seniors are often told to eat the white pith for its nutrients, which seems like good advice. But here's the often unspoken hidden danger, that pith is exactly where pesticides concentrate. Orange peels act like sponges, absorbing all sorts of chemicals from sprays, which then inevitably seep into the fruit's flesh that you eat. And perhaps most critically, oranges also contain compounds called furanocoumarins. These insidious compounds interfere with your liver's ability to process many common medications. Let me give you some startling examples. Blood levels of statins, commonly prescribed for cholesterol, can increase by a staggering 20%. Blood pressure medications can spike by 35%, and some antidepressants can see nearly a 30% increase in their levels. This means your healthy morning orange could inadvertently be turning your regular prescriptions into dangerous overdoses, leading to unexpected side effects or even toxicity. Why does this become so harmful? It's because your body's natural defenses, everything from your tooth enamel to your vital liver function, weaken with age, making you far more susceptible to these issues. Are you experiencing more frequent mouth sores or that uncomfortable stinging? What about worsening knee pain or stiffness that just won't go away? Or perhaps new difficulties with your blood pressure medications where they don't seem to be working right, or you're feeling unusual side effects? Oranges could absolutely be contributing to these problems. A study in the Journal of Dental Research found that adults over 60 who ate citrus daily had 3.7 times more enamel loss than those who did not. And the Arthritis Foundation reported that daily orange eaters reported 45% higher joint pain scores and an extra 38 minutes of morning stiffness. Let me introduce you to Clara, a vibrant 72-year-old grandmother who truly prides herself on eating 2 oranges daily, convinced it is the key to her health. But she started noticing worsening arthritis pain in her hands, frequent annoying mouth sores, and unexplained new side effects from her blood pressure medication. She was puzzled and worried. Her doctor eventually traced the issue back to her consistent orange habit. Once she made the courageous decision to cut them out and wisely switched to vitamin C-rich red bell peppers, instead her joint stiffness eased considerably, her enamel stopped eroding, and her medications began working exactly as intended without those scary side effects. A simple switch truly made all the difference for Clara. So what's the actionable solution here? Instead of oranges, load up on red bell peppers. One medium bell pepper actually has a whopping 190 milligrams of vitamin C. That's 3 times more than an orange, and it comes without the acid, the sugar spike, or the pesticide risks. Strawberries are another fantastic option, offering about 85 milligrams of vitamin C per cup, along with powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidants. If you absolutely love oranges and want to enjoy them, save them for rare, occasional treats, and critically, never, ever pair them with your medications. For your daily dose of vital vitamin C, make the smarter, safer switch. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. This is the #1 healthy fruit that often causes more harm than good for seniors. It's a fruit that's practically synonymous with good health in America, a true icon. I'm talking about worst fruit #1, bananas. For decades, bananas have been marketed as the ultimate healthy fruit. They're easy to eat, especially when your teeth aren't what they used to be. They're rich in potassium, and they're generally thought to be gentle on the stomach. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. After the age of 60, bananas can quietly yet powerfully sabotage your blood sugar, disrupt your digestion, and ultimately diminish your overall vitality. It's a hard pill to swallow because we've been told otherwise for so long. Let's break down this betrayal. The first major issue is the blood sugar trap. A ripe banana has a glycemic index, or GI, of about 62. But once that banana starts developing those familiar brown spots and softens up, which, let's be honest, is how many seniors prefer it, its GI jumps dramatically to 70 plus. At that point, your body digests it almost exactly like pure sugar. One medium banana in this state can unleash about 17 grams of fast-absorbing sugar into your bloodstream. This sudden flood forces your pancreas to work overtime, leading to increased insulin resistance over time and a direct unwanted path toward type 2 diabetes. Why does this become so harmful? It's because your body's ability to manage sugar and maintain smooth, efficient digestion significantly declines with age, making bananas a much bigger challenge than they used to be. Beyond the sugar, bananas can often cause something many seniors already struggle with: constipation. Unripe or even slightly green bananas are high in something called tannins. These tannins bind to your digestive enzymes and, for many, act like superglue in your intestines, slowing everything down. Combine this with the naturally reduced gut motility that often comes after 60, and bananas can quickly create painful, sluggish digestion. And while, yes, bananas are known for their potassium, they are surprisingly low in other crucial nutrients like magnesium, fiber, and vital antioxidants compared to many other fruits. If bananas are your main go-to fruit, you might be filling up on a lot of fast sugar while actually missing out on key anti-aging nutrients your body desperately needs. Are you constantly feeling tired or sluggish after lunch, even after what you thought was a healthy meal? Are you struggling with regularity, finding yourself frequently constipated and uncomfortable? Bananas might very well be the unexpected culprit behind these frustrating symptoms. A compelling 2022 study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, showed that seniors who ate bananas daily had 27% higher insulin levels and double the risk of experiencing afternoon fatigue. This isn't just about feeling a little tired, it's about your body working harder than it needs to. Consider George, a wonderful 68-year-old retiree from Ohio. He truly believed he was doing his body good by eating 2 ripe bananas every single day for energy. Within just a few months, George was constantly tired after lunch, chronically constipated, and his blood sugar, his A1C, climbed from a healthy 5.8% to a concerning 6.5%, right into the pre-diabetic range. His doctor was genuinely surprised until George mentioned his dedicated banana habit. Once he made the critical swap, replacing bananas with avocados and cooked sweet potatoes, his energy levels soared, his digestion dramatically improved, and his blood sugar normalized within 3 months. This isn't just about avoiding a fruit, it's about reclaiming your vitality and feeling truly good again. So, what are the smarter swaps? Avocados, for example, contain a remarkable 50% more potassium than bananas, 690 milligrams versus 422 milligrams, and they come with 0 sugar and a wealth of heart-healthy fats. Cooked sweet potatoes are another fantastic option, providing plenty of potassium plus beneficial prebiotic fiber that's wonderful for your gut health. Bananas might look like a safe, easy choice, a familiar friend, but for seniors over 60, they're often more harmful than helpful, silently undermining your health goals. If you want real sustained energy, stable blood sugar, and truly better digestion, it's time to skip the bananas and lean into fruits that genuinely work with your aging body, not against it. Did you know bananas could actually cause constipation or raise your blood sugar like that? This surprises so many people. Comment "No bananas" if you're making this crucial change in your diet. Now, let's flip the script from danger to healing. We've just uncovered 4 fruits that might be quietly working against you. But here's the incredibly good news, a truly hopeful message. Your fruit basket doesn't have to be the enemy. When chosen wisely, the right fruits can do the exact opposite. They can literally help recycle your tired, aging cells back into fresh, powerful ones, rejuvenating your body from the inside out. Starting with our best fruit, number 4, pomegranate, nature's cellular rejuvenator. If there's one fruit that absolutely deserves the title of anti-aging powerhouse, it is the magnificent pomegranate. Beneath its tough, ruby-red skin lie hundreds of jewel-like seeds, each one packed with unique compounds that can genuinely rebuild your energy, powerfully protect your heart, and dramatically sharpen your memory. It's a remarkable gift from nature. As we age, a big problem that silently occurs in our cells is called autophagy decline. This is where your body slows down its natural process of cleaning out old, damaged mitochondria. Those are your cell's tiny power plants, and replacing them with new, efficient ones. When this crucial process slows down, you feel it. Your energy dips, your muscles weaken, and your brain starts to feel foggy, like you're walking through a haze. But here's the magic of pomegranate. Its unique polyphenols, once they get into your gut, transform into powerful compounds called urolithins. These urolithins literally switch autophagy back on. Think of it like replacing rusty old batteries with fresh, powerful new ones in all your body's critical systems. Suddenly, your muscles, your brain cells, and your heart cells all start working like they're years younger. This isn't just theory, it's cutting-edge science. And the proof is solid. A groundbreaking 2023 study published in Atherosclerosis followed 600 adults aged 60 to 75. What they discovered was astonishing. Those who drank just 1 cup of pure pomegranate juice daily saw a remarkable 30% reduction in carotid artery thickness. This means significantly better, smoother blood flow to their brain and their heart. Imagine that. Another impressive 2021 clinical trial showed that seniors with mild memory decline actually improved their recall by a significant 22% after just 12 weeks of daily pomegranate consumption. It truly helps your brain stay sharp. Take Helen, for instance, a vibrant 72-year-old retired nurse. She had been struggling with persistent brain fog that made her feel slow and noticeable stiffness during her cherished morning walks. Her thoughtful daughter encouraged her to simply add half a pomegranate to her breakfast yogurt every single day. Within just 2 months, Helen's energy was noticeably higher, and she told me with a bright smile that she finally felt awake again, truly alert. Her doctor later confirmed this, reporting improved blood flow markers during her checkup. Pomegranate doesn't just slow down the aging process, it actively helps reverse it at the deepest cellular level. So how can you best harness this incredible power? Aim to eat half a pomegranate daily by simply scooping out those beautiful, jewel-like seeds. If juice is easier, drink 4 to 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice, diluted with a bit of water to reduce the sugar load. You can also easily add the seeds to your salads, blend them into your morning smoothies, or sprinkle them over your oatmeal. And here's a tip. Don't throw away the white inner membrane. While it tastes a bit bitter, it contains even more beneficial compounds that specifically support blood vessel health. If you're truly looking for a fruit that keeps your arteries flexible, your brain alert and focused, and your joints less inflamed, pomegranate is the perfect, powerful place to start. Moving on to our next incredible ally in the fight against aging. If there is one fruit that has truly earned the affectionate nickname, the memory berry, it's the humble, yet mighty, blueberry. Do not be fooled by its small size. This tiny fruit is absolutely packed with unique compounds that can literally protect your precious brain from the ravages of aging, powerfully sharpen your memory, and even help your muscles recover faster after activity. For seniors over 60, blueberries are not just a delicious snack. They are, in essence, a daily prescription for sustained vitality and mental clarity. Here's the scientific magic behind them. Blueberries are absolutely loaded with anthocyanins, a very special type of antioxidant. While most antioxidants work generally throughout the body, anthocyanins have a unique and remarkable ability. They can actually cross the incredibly selective blood-brain barrier and go straight into the specific parts of your brain that are responsible for memory and learning. They quite literally get inside your brain and start repairing it, protecting it, and enhancing its function from the inside out. Blueberries also help activate AMPK, which is sometimes called your metabolism's master switch, playing a critical role in regulating blood sugar and helping your body burn fat more efficiently. Plus, they offer fantastic protection for your eyes and circulation, helping to regenerate rhodopsin for significantly better vision, especially in dim light. The evidence for blueberries is truly astounding. In the monumental Nurses' Health Study, which followed over 16,000 women over the age of 70, those who ate at least 2 servings of blueberries per week had brains that functioned as if they were an incredible 2.5 years younger. Imagine that, turning back the clock on your brain. Another powerful clinical trial on adults over 60 found that simply eating just 1 cup of blueberries daily for 12 weeks dramatically improved memory scores and even increased activity in the hippocampus, the very center of your brain responsible for forming new memories. Furthermore, studies consistently show that seniors who eat blueberries regularly have up to a 38% lower risk of macular degeneration and a 22% lower risk of cataracts, preserving that precious eyesight. And in a landmark diabetes prevention study, people with prediabetes who ate 2 cups of blueberries daily saw their insulin sensitivity improve by an astonishing 42%, a result that many powerful medications struggle to achieve. Let me share Henry's story. Henry, a bright 68-year-old retired pilot, began struggling with frustrating forgetfulness and persistent fatigue that made his days feel heavy. His thoughtful daughter suggested a simple change, adding a daily blueberry smoothie to his morning routine. Within just 3 months, not only did his memory scores improve significantly on a cognitive test, but he told me with genuine relief that he felt like the fog finally lifted. His doctor even noted a welcome reduction in inflammatory markers in Henry's blood work. If you truly want to protect your memory, enhance your cognitive function, and maintain your precious independence as you age, blueberries are one of the simplest, most powerful, and delicious tools you can add to your diet today. So, how much should you aim for? Strive for 1 cup of blueberries daily. It doesn't matter if they are fresh or frozen. Both forms retain about 94% of their powerful antioxidants. If possible, choose wild blueberries. They often contain twice the antioxidants of their cultivated cousins. Mix them easily into your morning oatmeal, swirl them into your yogurt, or blend them into those revitalizing smoothies. And here's a bonus. Their beneficial compounds are quite heat-stable, so even baking them into a healthy muffin won't destroy their incredible benefits. Blueberries are truly a powerhouse for your health. Next up, if blueberries are the memory berry, then cherries are the pain reliever straight from nature. These small red gems contain natural compounds so powerful that scientists say they work on the very same pathways as popular arthritis and gout medications, but crucially, without all those harsh side effects we often dread. For seniors over 60, cherries are not just a sweet treat you enjoy in the summer. They are truly a lifeline for easing joint pain, promoting restful sleep, and boosting overall vitality. What exactly makes cherries so special, so incredibly effective? They are exceptionally rich in anthocyanins and quercetin. These are natural compounds that directly block COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes, which are the exact targets of powerful anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen. Imagine, for a moment, being able to reach for a handful of delicious cherries for relief instead of having to grab that pill bottle. This is why they are so beneficial for those aching joints and muscles. Beyond pain relief, cherries are also one of the only natural food sources of melatonin, the very hormone your body naturally stops producing as much of after 60. This makes them an incredible natural aid for achieving deep restorative sleep. Why does this become so essential? Because your body's natural ability to manage inflammation and produce sleep hormones significantly declines with age. Cherries are a crucial daily ally. Are you struggling with persistent joint pain and stiffness, especially in the mornings? Are restless nights and insomnia becoming a frustrating norm? Cherries could be the powerful natural solution you've been searching for. The scientific evidence is truly compelling. A University of Michigan study found that seniors who ate just 1 cup of tart cherries daily lowered their uric acid levels by a significant 15% in just 48 hours. For those suffering from painful gout, attacks dropped by an astonishing 75% over 6 months of regular consumption. Another powerful clinical trial on adults over 60 with chronic insomnia showed that after just 2 weeks, participants slept an average of 84 minutes longer each night and had a 12% improvement in overall sleep efficiency. Imagine gaining over an hour of quality sleep every night. In a large-scale study, seniors who ate cherries at least 3 times a week had lower C-reactive protein, CRP levels, which is a major marker of dangerous inflammation linked to heart disease and stroke. Cherries also actively improve muscle recovery, reduce exercise-related soreness, help regulate blood sugar, and significantly lower oxidative stress, two silent yet powerful drivers of accelerated aging. So, how can you easily add these incredible cherries to your daily routine? Aim for about 20 to 25 fresh cherries daily when they are in season. When fresh cherries aren't available, don't worry. Go for unsweetened frozen cherries or tart cherry juice, about 8 ounces per day. A smart tip: eat them after dinner to maximize their natural sleep-enhancing melatonin for a more restful night. And choose organic when possible to avoid those unwanted pesticides. If you're truly looking for a delicious fruit that can naturally relieve your pain, improve your sleep, and reduce inflammation, cherries are the perfect, powerful choice. Finally, we arrive at our best fruit number 1, the undisputed champion for defying age, avocados. If there's one fruit, just one, that every senior should make a daily habit, it is without a doubt the avocado. Unlike most fruits, which can be high in sugar, avocados stand alone as a low-sugar powerhouse, brimming with healthy fats, and packed with unique nutrients that directly target the very systems that begin to decline after 60, your precious brain, your vital heart, your strong bones, and your efficient metabolism. Many people still, unfortunately, think of avocados as fattening due to their high fat content. But the truth, the scientific truth, is precisely the opposite. The monounsaturated fats in avocados are like premium high-octane oil for your aging engine. They work tirelessly to keep your blood vessels flexible and healthy, effectively lower that bad LDL cholesterol. And most importantly, they feed your brain the essential fats it absolutely craves to stay sharp, focused, and quick-witted. And unlike bananas, avocados deliver an abundance of potassium without any of those problematic blood sugar spikes. In fact, avocados deliver nearly 690 milligrams of potassium per serving. That is, a remarkable 50% more than a banana, making them incredibly effective at helping to regulate blood pressure naturally. Beyond potassium, avocados are loaded with lutein, a powerful antioxidant that protects both your eyes from age-related damage and your precious cognitive function. Plus, they offer a rich source of magnesium for strong bones and relaxed muscles, vitamin K for proper blood clotting and bone health, and folate for proper nerve function and cellular repair. Why does this become so essential? Because your body's ability to absorb key nutrients and maintain critical functions like brain health, heart health, and bone density naturally decreases with age. Avocados are an indispensable daily food. The scientific proof for avocados is truly compelling and extensive. A study published in the prestigious journal Nutrients followed 2,086 adults over 60 and found that those who ate just one avocado daily scored a remarkable 25% higher in memory and problem-solving tests. Imagine the clarity and confidence that could bring. Brain scans from that same study showed greater gray matter density and significantly improved neural connections in regular avocado eaters. Another clinical trial revealed that simply adding half an avocado to a salad increased the absorption of beta-carotene by an astounding 13 times and lutein by over 4 times, both absolutely essential for robust vision and a strong immune system. Consider Adeline, a remarkable 75-year-old retired professor who is struggling with stubbornly high blood pressure and early worrying signs of memory decline. After her doctor suggested medication, Adeline, being proactive, decided to make significant dietary changes first. She began eating one avocado daily, half at breakfast and half at dinner. Within just 6 months, her blood pressure dropped impressively from 148/92 down to a healthy 126/80, and she joyfully reported clearer thinking and significantly better memory recall. Her physician was so incredibly impressed that he was able to reduce her reliance on blood pressure medication. Avocados aren't just food. For seniors, they are truly medicine disguised as a delicious, creamy fruit, a powerful tool for reclaiming your health and independence. So how can you easily incorporate avocados into your daily life? Start simple. Have half an avocado in the morning, perhaps sliced onto whole grain toast or alongside your eggs. Add another quarter to your lunch salad. And save the rest for dinner, mashed into a fresh guacamole or simply sliced onto your fish or chicken. Don't be afraid of the fat in avocados. It's the good kind, the kind your aging body desperately needs to thrive. Stick to one avocado per day for optimal balance and incredible health benefits. So, there you have it, the truth about fruits after 60. We began with John, a man who felt drained, frustrated, and betrayed by his own body. Every morning he reached for what he thought were healthy choices, but those very habits were silently pulling him down. Today, John is a new man. He laughs with his grandkids, walks without holding his knees, and even joins the neighborhood walks again. His blood sugar is steady. His mind feels clearer. His body is lighter. All because he learned the difference between fruits that heal and fruits that harm. Here's the lesson. Your fruit choices shape your future. Grapes, pineapples, oranges, bananas. They can sneak in sugar spikes, joint pain, and fatigue that make every day harder than it needs to be. But fruits like blueberries, cherries, pomegranate, and avocado, they fight inflammation, guard your heart, sharpen your memory, and bring back energy you thought you lost forever. Remember this, aging does not mean decline. It means adapting, making wiser choices that honor your body as it is today. One small swap, a handful of blueberries instead of grapes, an avocado instead of a banana, seems simple, but over weeks and months, those small choices add up. The return is priceless. More strength, clearer thinking, and less pain. Now it's your turn. Which of these fruits surprised you the most? And more importantly, in the comments below, share the one small change you promised to make this week. Maybe you'll replace a banana with an avocado. Maybe you'll add cherries to your dinner. Whatever it is, say it out loud. Make it real. Your commitment could inspire another senior to take the same step and change their life. If this message gave you hope, tap the like button. It helps more seniors discover the truth and take control of their health. And if you haven't already, subscribe to It's Senior Foods. You're not just subscribing, you're joining a caring community of seniors who choose strength, wisdom, and vitality every day. Don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss another life-changing tip from me, Dr. Anthony. And finally, think of one person in your life who needs to hear this today. Share this video with them, because when you share knowledge, you share life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video.